peace and love. Let's get into it. If Frank Zappa, King Crimson, Clowncore, Tool, Primus, Daft Punk, Gong, Beat, Hawkwind, etc. gave birth to twins, it would be these wacky French Canadians. Add in the microtonal guitar and bass, and you have the most bizarre and most satisfying music I've ever heard in 2026 so far, but it makes no sense whatsoever, but it works. I'm fascinated.
Apprécie les avantages qu'apporte ce mode de construction. Par exemple, son confort thermique. La maison reste fraîche en été et garde la chaleur l'hiver.
My initial thoughts are, watching this, is how can any other band compete? Why doesn't every band look like this? It's exciting, it's entertaining. I'm confused, I'm bewildered. I feel like a little kid again who doesn't really know what's going on. I feel that way half the time, but like especially now, I really, really don't know what's happening. That's a very, very unique look they've got going on there, and I like this weird kind of jittery loop that's set up on the guitar there, and it looks like we've got a 4-string bass and electric guitar, and I'm assuming we're gonna be looping up and kind of making the sound of a full band here with the two of them. And I'm very intrigued to see how they're going to do that. Is it going to be kind of a slow layering, or is it going to be more complex in terms of structure? There's only one way to find out. Well, heck. P says, can I explain the fretboard? No, I can't. As you can see, it looks sort of normal from like the 15th fret up or so. It's hard to count, but like as we get up to where the 12th fret generally would be, which is the octave, right? So if you play an open string and then if you play the 12th fret on a guitar, you've got your octave there, right? Is sort of fingering is around that point, but if you look closely, you can see the frets are teeny tiny. And I suppose what that's going to do, not I've ever seen this before, but what that's going to do is kind of be able to create kind of half semitones, I suppose. So you can play things that feel slightly sharp or flat. I don't know why, but again, I think we got to find out. Yeah, microtonal, quartered tones. Yeah, so like half a semitone. I'm very, very intrigued. Let's watch on a little longer. that snare with the sheets on, it's got such a punch, hasn't it? You really feel that, such a thump to it. Okay, so this is an exercise in dissonance. The way he's laid down the riff at the beginning of this looping round, it's pushing into like flat, isn't it? It's slightly uncomfortable. Not too much. It's not like jarring. It's not like, oh, what is this sound? It sounds good, and the distortion helps with that, makes it sound more kind of rock and roll, you know. He's got quite an intricate pedal board setup, and notice as well barefoot, which actually gives a lot more dexterity in order to more delicately control those pedals, because it can be difficult sometimes if you're wearing like some big old boots and you've got all these little buttons and stuff and you've got to be tapping them on. Better to be barefoot if you can be. But the way they've set it up with the kind of dissonance being a constant, and I'm just going out on a limb here, but I feel it's kind of tuning your ear to get used to it and to get comfortable with this kind of scale they've set up, with this key they've set up, which is dissonant and chromatic. And that now allows them to explore this freaky fretboard and it work, because you're hearing notes that are sharp, right, or flat, and it works because your ears got used to it. They've fine-tuned that with the loop. They've programmed you to accept this. If this started out and it was some lovely lush chord progression, and then they started playing on the freaky fretboard all these notes, it would be like, stop. But because of the riff, because of the way the song is set up, it works. And I love the way they came in like rocking on the bass, you know. Really, really cool. Do you say these guys are twins? Unique minds, for sure. Hold on a second, what's happening here?
Hey, very quick pause. If you want me to react to your favourite track, you can request it over my Buy Me a Coffee. You can catch me on Twitch at least 3 times a week. For exclusive live full album deep dives and stream replays, you can join my Patreon starting from £1 a month. And don't forget to subscribe here for new videos every single day. Let's get back to it.
It's like they've synced that stab onto the bass, so when they play the bass note, the chord comes out as well. Some very interesting effects being used here. What genre would you put this in, though? It's avant-garde, isn't it? It's kind of proggy, but there's strong aspects of jazz to this as well. Yeah, kind of clowncore. It's unique, is what it is.
Discover.
Well, they've got a niche, haven't they? It's a bit of a bop, to be fair. It's a bit of a tune. Very experimental. Really interesting ideas. Yeah, very, very jazzy, I think. I'm fascinated by the guitar, and how you would kind of apply that with other songs. Do they use this guitar all the time? Or is it just for this song, or just for a couple of songs? That's what I want to know. Because I think you would have to sort of, as I said before, like establish that dissonance to make it work again. The use of effects and pedals and stuff, I don't know. I mean, I could be talking up my ass. I'm just going on off what I'm seeing. But it's lovely to see artists doing something that is completely original, that's completely unique to them, that can't be copied, that hasn't been done before. And that's a very, very, very rare thing indeed. Man. M says, I wonder what the inspiration for all this is, both musically and visually. RP says, hello RP, I'd suggest I'm having my own hallucinations. I'd suggest hallucinations caused by high fever. High fever or drug induced. It's wild, it really is. RP says, we've all experienced this in our childhood. Mr. Blobby's alternative punk cousins. I mean, to be fair, Mr. Blobby was pretty demonic, wasn't he? Can you remember Mr. Blobby? He scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Just come bursting in the room. Blobby, 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 Blobby. Dude, get him fronting a band. That's terrifying. That would be pretty weird. I'm sure Blobby did have some musical performances at one point. Did Blobby ever come to your school? Mate. Everybody had nightmares after that. Kicking the door down. Rolling in like some pink and yellow nightmare. I don't think I like Mr. Blobby the more I think about it. M says, sorry, that might be a joke for the UK. It certainly is. Look up Mr. Blobby, folks. Yeah, you should. Pete says, I love this despite what others may think. Gives a kick up the arse to all the banal crud nowadays. That's the normal guitar, is it? Far out, yeah. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's really, really out there, really different, very, very special. That was Angine de Poitrine Sherpa live on KEXP. I'm losing my words. What's it done to me? What's this music done to my brain? Melted it. Just turned me around completely.